Hello, my beautiful people. Yes, good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. Exactly. Depending on the places where you are located. I really appreciate your coming to watch my videos. If you're here, I'm looking for a good place to stand and make video. It's really cold everywhere. I cannot see a good, better place where I can put my phone and do a video. Inside also is very dark, and outside it's hello. The network is kinda bad, but I'm gonna try to see if it can work. I don't know exactly what we are doing today. Let me sit here and see exactly what's really popping in. It's raining though, and very cold outside. It's kind of misty. Yes! Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on the places where you are located. Eh? You don't play around. Don't play around. Hmm? Don't play around. For the new people who are just joining for the first time here, I really appreciate you. You are very much welcome. Thank you so much for coming to watch my videos. Ensure you subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and also remember to like this video. Drop your sweet comment. We're moving ahead, okay? Yeah. What is really popping in, you'll never understand. The kind of humiliation that these people will never end. Abubakar Mustafa, I think this is the second time I'm seeing you, if I'm not wrong. If I can still remember, I do have a lot of people. Yes, I'm fine, Mustafa. How are you doing on your side? I can see you joining. Please, if you are joining, please remember to comment and like the video. I don't see any like. Please like the video and remember to subscribe. If you are new, you remember. I only do reaction videos, and also sometimes I do cook, but most of the time these days I like reaction so much. I prefer doing reaction. That's why I normally do reaction. If you can see, most of my videos is all about reaction. So if you are just joining for the first time, remember to like and subscribe as we move on ahead. And for the passers-by, remember to stop by and watch my video. I'm Indonesian. Bima, thank you for joining from Indonesia. Yeah, Asian side, Asian continent. Thank you for joining. Yes, I understand so much. Asian people, you are really supportive, okay? When it comes to content, I really like that, okay? I really appreciate. Remember to subscribe if you're new here. And remember to share the video. What's up, bro? I'm not bro, Lilin. Lil, is it Lil? Hey, where are you from? I normally say most of the time I'm from Kenya. Maybe if you are new here, I'm from Kenya, okay? I'm from Kenya. That's my main country. My stop by country where I live. Hello, how are you? 2 days I'm missing you. Come on. How far? I'm there. It's just that I've been so busy. I've been so busy almost a month now that I've not really concentrated on YouTube. I don't even watch the videos most of the time that I'm supposed to react on. From Russia, okay, thank you for joining from Russia, okay? We fear Russia, people. We fear Russian men. They show us Pepe. You show us Pepe, we saw Pepe. Hey, I'm scared. But that is it. That is it. That is what it is. We move ahead. That is like brain awakening, that you should be so much careful in life. Okay? I hope you can see me. Am I really clear today? I hope you can see me before I start with the reaction video. Or you are waiting, you people, for me to give you information every day, every day. Do you know that Agama's situation is getting more terrible because of her own mistakes she makes? Huh? Now that she's back to the village, some smelling thing that you can say, smelling, is it mischievous thing that you can sense there's something about this coming back? Because the Agama we know will never travel without giving a video of traveling. The same Agama will never do anything, be it shopping, be it traveling, be it buying something that is so luxurious. Agama will never hide from camera. She will always bring it on camera. Because you won't just tell me a story comes from the village that she's already in the village. And 99% of it, you'll say maybe it's a lie. No, it's not a lie. Something that is being said, there must be truth out of it. Okay? And you must come with evidence of it. And the evidence is already online, unless you don't follow. That means you are backward. I must give you information every day that you must watch to get the real deal, the real information. You know, you cannot just go in a country. It's not like Kenya here. It's not like African countries where you just enter, you do whatever you want and just go away with it. Just like the Russian man, how he messed up with our women, our ladies from Kenya and from other countries like Ghana, I don't know where else, where he messed up with women. And people just take it as lightly and they blame women. You blame women. Women are to be blamed when it comes to matters to deal with the sexual life. You see, women are always blamed in Africa. The law doesn't take both sides and judge accordingly. So let me not just move away from the topic of today. So you cannot just say that, where are you heading to? We were talking about Agama, now you are going to the Russian man. No, I'm relating something that you can understand in an easy way. Javier Lawis, I see you. Thank you for joining. I really appreciate it. As we move ahead, I'm not moving away from the topic of reaction. I'm just trying to make you understand related stories. You are in Europe. You've noticed Agama these days. She looks so down. You can see, I've been watching Agama for the longest time, ever since I started watching these people from Nyabohansi. So I can easily tell you that Agama is not doing fine in an easy way. I just tell you, this one, Agama is not really doing fine. She's trying to pretend to make things look like she's okay and she's not okay. Lately, if you've been watching Agama stories, if you really want to notice that somebody's going through a lot, like me, maybe you've been watching me, you people, you know me. Like there's a time I was not really happy that day, and you people noticed. A lot of people noticed here, and I was truly not happy that day. I was looking somehow so down. I was looking like somebody who's just disappointed or maybe sick person. I was just looking weird. So it's easy for you to notice something when you watch even the latest video, the last video of this Agama. If you keenly watched, Agama never looked happy. She's trying, how do we call these people who are so insecure? Not even insecure, but let me just use that word, insecure. What's happening? There's a dog in the field. I don't know which dog is this. It's looking so strange, that dog. If you can see. Shh, is running, so that means it's not a bad dog. That is how we test here in Africa. Welcome to African beliefs, artifacts, and how we behave. That is how it. When I will know this one is not a right dog, I'll try to scare it away. If it goes running, then you'll know, this one is just a normal dog. But if you try to scare it and it's turned and watch you like this, and it comes like it wants to confront you, you'll easily know that this dog is a wild dog. So it can easily attack you. Yes, let's go back to the topic of today. You will clearly notice that Agama has been going through, something is hidden in Agama. If you people have been watching lately, Agama is normally so jovial, she speaks a lot. You can easily know that when this happens, something is behind this. Agama lately has been looking so devastated. She's kind of stressed up. She's kind of looking like somebody who is in trouble. You see? Looking like somebody, there is something about it hidden inside her. And you'll easily notice that there must be something, because you can't just tell me the Agama we know that depends on YT for money. She depends fully on YT to earn a living through YT, to sponsor her boyfriend or her husband. Yes, her husband. She fully depends on YT. All of a sudden, she wakes up one day and says, I don't want, I'll be away for some time, and don't ask me where I'm going to. If you really want to know where I'm going to, then you will just only wait until I come back online. Then you will know. There is something hidden in Agama. You know, these rules in Europe is not easy. And do you know a lot of people in Europe, they just live there just to make their families happy. They don't live there because they want to live, because the kind of situation that they are into. That is just by the way. You find people stranded even in that same Europe. I'm not saying all the European countries. Some of them are well taken care of. They live a good life. But this Agama, the problem is, one, she was given a visa to Spain. And you know, these authorities of Europe, they really follow up. Not only Europe, even in America, if you've been there. I've been watching these people online. I've never traveled, but I will easily know, because you get information from online. You will know, you will see, you will know this is happening. You get education from this online. How before you travel, you know this is what's going on. So Agama has been going through something hidden that people do not understand. And I'm here to make you understand. She was given a visa to Spain, if you can really recall very well from her videos. The same Agama who has been exposing everything, thinking that she's trying to make her haters feel bitter, not knowing that she's giving the information to the authorities in an easy way. They don't even struggle to look for you. They just watch your videos and know exactly where you are. In a very easy way. They don't even struggle. That's why I say some things you should put them private. You should have a private life, Agama. There are some things you shouldn't put online, trying to boast at your haters. Do you think that haters will just be annoyed? And they are happy because you are even making your life worse. The authorities might come to you. Like this Europe, you don't even enjoy your own money. They'll ask you, they'll subject you to questions. Why did you use your money? They have a lot of rules and regulation in Europe. That's why Agama thought that she will get away with it in an easy way by getting married to a YT. That was her main problem. She thought she will get away in an easy way to get it easy to travel all over Europe, because she has a white man. I'm not saying it, I'm just saying, just reacting upon my mind, how I am overthinking. And also from the real information that is online that you people don't understand. You cannot just wake up one morning showing everything that you are here, you are there. At least have some privacy in life. Do you know there's a lot of enemies also? And you people are saying reactors are enemy. Let me correct you. Reactors are never enemies. They just analyze your videos. Okay? They analyze your videos. And also they give you information that you cannot know. And also they will tell you exactly what you are supposed to do. Some of the reactors will give you the real direction, telling you do this, do that, if you watch them keenly. But this Agama, she was even, I'm not talking about the video reactors, only the video reactors. No, I'm also talking to the keyboard reactors. That is what I'm exactly trying to figure out and bring it to you to understand exactly why Agama is continuously making mistakes. I remember while she was, I don't know, whatever she was doing at her construction site, a lot of people kept on advising this same Agama, especially old women. I would say, sorry to say this, but I am just saying in an aged women who are properly conversant and very well conversant with this life. Agama ignored them. And in fact, Agama opened a live video and shamelessly disgraced these women. She doesn't seek advice at all because she has a problem. You see, Europe is not your home. Europe is not Nyabuhanse, where you just enter and come out as you wish. I tell you, the same Europe, it has a lot of regulation. When you withdraw your money from your account, they ask you, where do you take your money? You don't have control over your life. The authorities control you fully. Do you know that? That's why you see these European countries are more advanced in technology. Not like Africa. I'm not saying Africa is bad. I enjoy the freedom that we have so much, okay? And I really thank God for the freedom that we have. But I'm not saying also to controlling is bad, because that is their regulation, how they do their things. So you thought when you enter with a Schengen visa, you can just travel around and stay in a certain country more than the time that is supposed to be. You will be easily caught up with. That's why you must follow the regulations so strictly. You see? And the worst thing about this Agama, she brings everything online. That is her problem. Like I told you, and I've been saying this countless times, not everything is content. Not everything. Some people use this against you. They will use this against you to collect information and bring you down automatically to zero. And that is how you're gonna mess up with yourself. You find out maybe this Agama overstayed the welcome of that visa. Now, the authorities had to take her by force, by fire, because you cannot overstay in an European country more than the time regulated and established on your visa. So difficult. That's why you have to follow authorities. She thought it's gonna be easy for her to walk away just like that. I'm not saying in a bad way, I'm just saying the truth, the reality. You cannot just enter into a country like that and just stay because they're staying there. You see? You just stay because you feel, after all, I'm married. If they want to come and take me, nothing will. I tell you, those people can bring you down big time. They can make you start from zero. You see, it's not easy. That's why entering that European is not easy. She had a problem also with the visa. That same Agama. It was kind of difficult for her to enter Europe because of the visa. It's not easy. I understand that. Now this Agama, according to her mind, because she has been a traveler, thinking that because she has a very good passport that has stamps for the UK, stamps for this country, the US, stamps for different European countries. Agama. Do you know that the authorities can ignore all that and bring you down big time? The authorities are so difficult. And when it comes to that, they can easily, even if you do everything correct from the beginning till the end, they can look for something that's small, so petty, to make you understand that you are not supposed to do this. So, if you know, you know. Europe is not your home, where you just enter, poop, and come out the way you want. There's so strict regulations. That's why I say I'm really proud of my African. When it comes to freedom, big time. Freedom is so easy, but it depends with how you use it. You should use it in a good way. So long as you live in a peaceful way, they have no problem with you. That's why Africa, people run from the Europe to Africa. They run from the US to Africa. Because they'll just, you know, you are in maybe US, for example. You do just a small mistake, a small error like this. Not even a mistake, something that you never knew. You are new there. It can bring you to deportation. See your life. So enjoy the freedom of Africa. I'm saying it with my full chest. It's not easy. Yes, it's not easy. Maybe because of jobs. There's no jobs, there's no good finance, but at least the freedom itself is very good. Because you live in a country somewhere you are being at work 24/7. You don't have your own time to rest, to enjoy that money that you are working for years. Do you think it's easy? Do you know why people move from Europe here to this country? See your life, Agama. Agama, you overstayed there. That is your main issue and your main problem. You have to follow the regulations very well. And the thing that make it worse to this Agama, she brings everything online. Every step, every stop that she makes as she travels. For example, when she's in maybe let's say maybe she's in Germany, she'll bring it all to the internet. She moves to the next country, she brings it all to the internet. Internet is not your mate. We have haters here. The people will hate you, people will love you for who you are, people will correct you with love. They don't just correct you because they hate you. No, they correct you with love. Is this not Agama who used to ignore elderly women from the abroad, from the US, I don't know, these countries, Caribbean, wherever, teaching her some senses, but she couldn't take it. She's grown wings. She knows everything. She knows how to do this. She's like, what are you telling me? You've never traveled. What do you know? You are busy talking like that. Now the authorities will came for you because you are being so rude to the people who already are experienced. Do you know that? Agama, the problem with you, you have very minute thinking, very little thinking, because you just think within you. You don't think beyond. That is your main characteristics. Yes, it's not easy. Every country has rules. Even here in Kenya, there's rules that you have to follow. As a foreigner, as a citizen here, you also have to follow. The same thing that could have happened to Roro, it's only that I pity our African people. They value the skin, white skin so much. That is their main problem. Because it could have happened to Roro if she could be in maybe, for example, the UK or maybe in the Europe. But because we value so much the skin, you'll just assume things in an easy way. But these days, I thank God for this, our government, being strict also to certain kind of people who try to mess up. Thank you, honey. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much. Yes, that's why I'm telling you, the freedom that we have here in Africa. Hey, hey, it's only that financially, here in Africa, there is no stable financially. But in Europe, there is financial stability. Even in the US, I would say, pardon me, if maybe here you know about US, please put at the comment section. You'll find there's enough finance, but you don't have that time to enjoy that finance. You don't have time to enjoy your life because you're all day at work, here and there, rules. You have to follow laws from the beginning till the end, a lot of rules. You cannot even cough. You are being taxed about coughing. You cough, the authorities ask for money because of coughing. When you stare at somebody, it's bad in other countries. You are not allowed to stare at somebody so much. No matter how attractive the person has something that is maybe attractive, you are not allowed. If that person takes you to the authorities, you can be fined with a lot of bills, you see? So the kind of freedom that this Agama is trying to look for in that Europe is what she won't get. And I tell you the truth, let's watch in this space. She's trying so hard to find that freedom. You are living freedom back in Africa. You run to a place where you'll be imprisoned inside that junkyardic village, inside the Soviet house. She will be imprisoned, and that will bring a lot of depression to her. Do you know that? That is our main problem. And I've been saying, Agama, you don't know anything. It doesn't mean you've been traveling for years. You've been traveling from countries. She's been boasting that I have been traveling over 75 countries. What can you tell me? You know nothing. You just sit down and take water. That is what Agama normally say, together with her subscribers and followers. See your life. Shameless people. That is exactly what they have been saying. Let me tell you one thing in mind. Traveling to different countries doesn't mean you know everything. Do you even know the laws of those countries? If I put you down, sit down here, Agama, explain to me every details and laws and regulation of these countries that you've been traveling to, Agama won't say anything. She'll just close her mouth and talk bad. She will tell me, sit down, this village girl, you know nothing. Sit down and watch me and watch my nonsensical content back to back, lying to us all the time. That is what she'll tell me. Now that's why I'm telling you, Agama, you do not have experience. That is your main problem. If you've been traveling, that doesn't mean you know everything. The kind of freedom we get here in Africa, it doesn't mean you'll get that same freedom outside there. No. Maybe the same rules there that the Europeans are facing, they won't get it here. It goes vice versa. Every country has rules and regulation, Agama. Stop being illiterate on this. The same thing with Roro. Roro, if you come back, don't come and frown for us. You have to laugh all the time. You have to smile, force that smile. It should come by force, by fire. You won't come here and start frowning to the villagers. And you expect these same villagers to live with you in that swampy kingdom. How will you live with people? This Salvador Argentinian sacrifice. Your problem is one. You have a very big issue with your attitude. You have to ensure that you can cooperate very well with villagers for you to live a harmonious life that is understandable, that will make people understand you better. These people, I tell you, their main problem and issue, you will never understand. They are trying to make things by force, by fire. They want to ensure that they bring they force their own rules. You can see even Gigolo Master trying to overtake the village, trying to control the village, trying to bring down the villagers to bow down on their knees to worship him. See you alive. I think I have to end from here, please. My time has already run and I'm being called somewhere, okay? I have to dispatch some duties to some of my people, okay? See you in the next. Remember to subscribe, please. Share the video. I love you all. Much love from me, okay? We move ahead. Yes.